Hi, it's Alex from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another tape to play for you. Today tape is A New Coat for Anna, read by Barbara Bush from 1991. So let's get started.
Read me a story, a story, a story. Read a story to me. Oh, I'll sit real close and be quiet as a mouse if you read a story to me. Oh, funny old poem or a fairy tale about a big green monster with a hairy tail. As long as it's not such a scary tale. Read me a story, a story, a story. Read a story to me. Oh, I won't make a peep. I'll pretend I'm asleep if you read a story to me. Oh, show me wonders that I never knew. We'll be together, just us two. 'Cause my favorite story is me and you. Read me a story, a story, a story. Read a story to me. Or read me a story to make me smile. Read me a story 'cause you know that I'll only be little for a little while.
A New Coat for Anna, written by Harriet Ziefert, illustrated by Anita Lobel, published by Alfred A. Knopf Incorporated.
Read me a story, a story, a story. Read me a story, a story, a story. Read me a story, a story, a story. Read me a story, a story, a story.
Winter had come, and Anna needed a new coat. The fuzzy blue coat that she had worn for so many winters was no longer fuzzy, and it was very small. Last winter, Anna's mother had said, "When the war is over, we will be able to buy things again, and I will get you a nice new coat." But when the war ended, the stores remained empty. There still were no coats. There was hardly any food, and no one had any money. Anna's mother wondered how she could get Anna a new coat. Then she had an idea. "Anna, I have no money," she said, "but I still have Grandfather's gold watch and some other nice things. Maybe we can use them to get what we need for a new coat. First, we need wool. Tomorrow we will visit a farmer and see about getting some." The next day, Anna and her mother walked to a nearby farm. "Anna needs a new coat," Anna's mother told the farmer. "I have no money, but I will give you this fine gold watch if you will give me enough wool from your sheep to make a coat." The farmer said, "What a good idea! But you will have to wait until spring, when I shear my sheep's winter wool. Then I can trade you their wool for your gold watch." Anna waited for spring to come. Almost every Sunday she and her mother visited the sheep. She would always ask them, "Is your wool growing?" And the sheep would always answer, "Baa." Then she would feed them some nice fresh hay and give them hugs. At Christmas time, Anna brought them paper necklaces and apples and sang carols. When spring came, the farmer sheared the sheep's wool. "Does it hurt them?" asked Anna. "No, Anna," said the farmer. "It's just like getting a haircut." When he had enough wool to make a coat, the farmer showed Anna how to card the wool. "It's like untangling knots in your hair," he told Anna. Then he gave Anna's mother a big bag of wool, and Anna's mother gave him the gold watch. Anna and her mother took the bag of wool to an old woman who had a spinning wheel. "Anna needs a new coat," Anna's mother told the woman. "I have no money, but I will give you this beautiful lamp if you will spin this wool into yarn." The woman said, "A lamp! That's just what I need. But I cannot spin quickly, for I am old and my fingers are stiff. Come back when the cherries are ripe, and I will have your yarn." When summer came, Anna and her mother returned. Anna's mother gave the old woman the lamp, and the old woman gave them the yarn and a basket of delicious red cherries. "Anna, what color coat would you like?" Anna's mother asked. "A red one," Anna answered. Then we will pick some lingonberries, said Anna's mother. They make a beautiful red dye. At the end of the summer, Anna's mother knew just the place in the woods to find the ripest lingonberries. Anna and her mother boiled water in a big pot and put the berries into it. The water turned a deep red. Anna's mother dipped the pale yarn into it. Soon the red yarn was hanging up to dry on a clothesline strung across the kitchen. When it dried, Anna and her mother wound the yarn into balls. They took the yarn to the weaver. Anna needs a new coat, Anna's mother said. I have no money, but I will give you this garnet necklace if you will weave this yarn into cloth. The weaver said, What a pretty necklace! I will be happy to weave your yarn. Come back in 2 weeks. When Anna and her mother returned, the weaver gave them a bolt of beautiful red cloth. Anna's mother gave the weaver the sparkling garnet necklace. The next day, Anna and her mother set off to see the tailor. Winter is coming and Anna needs a new coat, Anna's mother told the tailor. I have no money, but I will give you this porcelain teapot if you will make a coat from this cloth. The tailor said, That's a pretty teapot. Anna, I'd be very happy to make you a new coat, but first I must take your measurements. He measured her shoulders, he measured her arms, he measured from the back of her neck to the back of her knees. Then he said, Come back next week, and I will have your coat. The tailor set to work making a pattern, cutting the cloth, pinning and sewing and stitching and snipping. He worked and worked for almost a whole week. When he was finished, he found 6 pretty matching buttons in his button box and sewed them on the coat. He hung the coat proudly in the window for everyone to see. When Anna and her mother returned to the tailor's shop, Anna tried on her new coat. She twirled around in front of the mirror. The coat was perfect. Anna thanked the tailor. Anna's mother thanked him too and gave him the pretty porcelain teapot. Anna wore her new coat home. She stopped at every store to look at her reflection in the window. When they got home, her mother said, Christmas will soon be here, and I think this year we could have a little celebration. Anna said, Oh, yes, and please, could we invite all the people who helped to make my coat? Yes, said Anna's mother, and I will make a Christmas cake just like I used to. Anna gave her mother a big hug. On Christmas Eve, the farmer, the spinner, the weaver, and the tailor came to Anna's house. They all thought Anna looked beautiful in her new coat. The Christmas cake that Anna's mother baked was delicious. Everyone agreed that this was the best Christmas they had had in a long time. On Christmas Day, Anna visited the sheep. Thank you for the wool, sheep, she said. Do you like my pretty new coat? The sheep seemed to smile as they answered, Bah, bah. One thing we know for sure is that all children can learn, and one of the ways we can help them is to make sure they have opportunities to learn new words. That's why many experts encourage adults and older children to spend more time reading and talking with young children. Quick word recognition can help ensure a child's later success in reading, and vocabulary has a lot to do with how children's academic development and progress will be measured. Children can listen to and understand books that contain words they might not usually hear or use. Learning the meaning of words from hearing them in stories may be the best way to increase children's reading, writing, and speaking vocabulary.
This Read Me a Story Storytime cassette has been brought to you by the publishers of Golden Books. The Mrs. Bush's Storytime radio series was produced by ABC News in conjunction with Children's Literacy Initiative and made possible by founding sponsor the Chase Manhattan Bank and by Time Warner Inc. A New Coat for Anna is published by Alfred A. Knopf Incorporated.
So that was A New Coat for Anna, read by Barbara Bush for 1991. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, have a groovy day when another video come out real soon.